it ran away as soon as it saw our car coming. And what a lovely habitat this is. There is nothing like this in our splendid country. Hello, so I'm on my way to Jaisalmer from Bikaner, which is a good 330 kilometers drive, around 5.5 hours of drive. Got to see some Rajasthani old architecture of the homes made out of, which they call a dhani, made out of mud, stones, and the roof is thatched. Lovely architecture. I'm on my way to the Desert National Park in Jaisalmer. Desert National Park is the only national park in our country with a desert habitat. I've been to cold desert in Spiti Valley and Ladakh, but this is a different desert. During summers, the temperature reach at around 54 degrees Celsius. The target species as far as wildlife goes is the great Indian bustard, which is a threatened, almost on the verge of extinction actually. That's very sad. Only around 150 odd birds remain in the wild in our country, out of which around 90 to 100 are in the Desert National Park. The sky is so dramatic and beautiful here in Jaisalmer. I'm about to reach. So that is a great Indian bustard depicted on this info board of Desert National Park. I'm just entering the park, my first day in the park today. This plate that you see over here carved on the Jaisalmeri stone is the map of Desert National Park. Really excited to explore this huge park. This is the second largest park in India after the Hemis National Park. And the total geographical area of this park is 3,162 square kilometers. The species over here that are recorded are so exotic, let alone the GIB, the Great Indian Bustard, but there are some very exotic reptiles, some lizards, and the vultures over here, the birds, they are all very rare.
सम अभी हम यहाँ पे सम में
Okay.
ठीक है जो अभी एंटर करेंगे यहाँ पे सम से एंटर कर चुके हैं अभी एंटर करते हुए हम सुदाश्री पहुँचेंगे
ओके
जो पार्क है सुदाश्री का 3,162 किलोमीटर में फैला हुआ है ओके तो इसमें से क्या बीच में से क्लोजर टाइप बना रखे हैं फेंस किया हुआ है ओके जब बस्टर्ड दिखता है जैसे गजाई माता चले गए मैन होगा ABC क्लोजर ये सुदाश्री से स्टार्ट होता है खूरी से सीधा आप आओगे गिराब ये पार्क के अंदर गाँव रहता है
अच्छा ये पार्क के अंदर है
पार्क के अंदर गाँव है
ओके
फिर आप यहाँ से वापस चल के आओगे गलडा रोड पे बाड़मेर
ओके
बाड़मेर डिस्ट्रिक्ट आएगा वो जिला है वहाँ पे गांव और है सत्तो
अच्छा सत्तो
और म्याजलार
ओके
वो क्या दोनों पार्क के अंदर है फिर वापस आप ऊपर आओगे जैसलमेर की तरफ वापस घूम के वापस आप सुदाश्री पहुंचोगे अच्छा। तो मेन बस्टर्ड का हैबिटेट है जो इलाका है वो भी सुदाश्री में
What a lovely habitat this is. There is nothing like this in our splendid country. This is the only national park with a desert habitat. We just spotted a desert cat. It is actually a very rare sighting. It's not easy to spot desert cats in such a huge habitat. It was on the track and just got a glimpse of it actually. day I am having in the Desert National Park over here. And many raptors. We saw tawny eagle, we saw the steppe eagle, and then the cinereous vulture, the Eurasian vulture, a lot of small birds like the wheatears. There are so many birds over here in Desert National Park, but I'm not focusing on the small birds at the moment. My today's day is dedicated to the GIB, looking at the habitat, looking at the dunes. So we are in the Khaba area of the Desert National Park. We are here to scout and track the desert fox. This is the habitat of the fox because there are some rocky patches over here. There's a desert fox right over here by the bushes, but this is my first sighting of a desert fox. I have never seen a desert fox before. Three great Indian bustards, very far, but since it's a very huge bird, it's a very large bird weighing around 13-14 kilos adult, it is kind of visible when it moves. Otherwise it is very well camouflaged, and it is one of the heaviest birds in the world. The desert fox over here. Unfortunately we are not able to go inside because there is a fence over here, so we have to be outside the fence, and there was a desert fox very near to us, got a few clippage, and as soon as I tried to climb on my roof, it started running deep into the grassland and hardly got a couple of shots and it ran away. This was the third desert fox that we sighted in the last 1 hour, and in fact we also spotted a desert cat on our way. Again could not get the clippage because it ran away as soon as it saw our car coming. So the animals are pretty shy over here, but they are in abundance, that's what I think, because it's not easy to get so many desert foxes in any other park in India. And this is the habitat, the Thar habitat, the grasslands and the arid forest. The sand dunes, and there is this lovely house over here completely made out of grass, dried grass, wooden branches covered with plastic from inside so that water does not seep in during the rains. So I came across this house on my way to explore the sand dunes because there are some very exotic species that you can find over here. been to Middle East so far, and I've done sand duning before, but the experience of doing sand duning in your own vehicle in the remote part of the country, the splendid country, is really unexplainable. I cannot explain it in words. It was tremendous. So here I am on the ship of the desert, a camel ride in the beautiful sand dunes. Your trip is incomplete if you do not try out this lovely adventure, I would say, of being on a camel in these lovely pristine sand dunes of Rajasthan. So I'm reaching Khaba Fort right now. It was once upon a time a satellite fort of the Jaisalmer Fort Kingdom. So there used to live a lot of people near the fort, which all of a sudden left their home because of some internal issues, and now the village near the fort is actually on a hillock, small hillock, and the village is down over there, but it is almost deserted. Nobody lives over there, and it is considered a haunted village right now. This is the deserted village over here.